This is my village. In this place, it has a great man's spirit. He lived 1,000 years ago, but people always remember him. I'm going to introduce you this famous man and the place where he was born and grew up. Avicenna was born 980 in Afshana village near Bukhara, the capital of the Samanids, a Persian dynasty in Central Asia and Greater Khorasan. His mother, named Sitara, was born Bukhara. His father, Abdullah, was a respected Ismaili scholar from Balkh, an important town of Samanid Empire, in what is today Balkh province, Afghanistan. His father worked in the government of Samanid in the village Karmasian, a Sunni regional power. Avicenna first began to learn the Quran and literature in such a way that when he was 10 years old, he had essentially learned all of them. According to his autobiography, Avicenna has memorized the entire Quran by the age of 10. He learned Indian arithmetic from an Indian greengrocer Mahmud Masahi, and he began to learn more from a wandering scholar who gained a livelihood by curing the sick and teaching the young. He also studied fiqh under the Sunni Hanafi scholar Ismail al-Zahid. As a teenager, he was greatly troubled by the metaphysics of Aristotle, which he could not understand until he read Al-Farabi's commentary on the work. The teenager achieved full status as a qualified physician at age 18 and found that medicine is no hard and thorny science like mathematics and metaphysics. So I soon made great progress. I became an excellent doctor and began to treat patients using approved remedies. The useful physician's fame spread quickly, and he treated many patients without asking for payment. Ibn Sina's first appointment was that of the physician to the Emir Nuh II, who owed him his recovery from a dangerous illness. Ibn Sina's chief reward for this service was access to the royal library of the Samanids, well-known patrons of scholarship and scholars. When the library was destroyed by fire, not long after, the enemies of Ibn Sina accused him of burning it in order forever to conceal the sources of his knowledge. Avicenna made an argument for the existence of God, which would be known as a proof of the truthful. Avicenna argued that there must be a necessary existence, an entity that cannot not exist. And through a series of arguments, he identified it with God of Islam. Present-day historian of philosophy Peter Adamson called this argument one of the most influential medieval arguments for God's existence and Avicenna's biggest contribution to the history of philosophy. Avicenna authored a 5-volume medical encyclopedia, The Canon of Medicine. It was used as a standard medical textbook in the Islamic world and Europe up to the 18th century. The canons still play an important role in Unani medicine. Avicenna wrote books more than 450. He learned theology, earth sciences, philosophy of science, logic, physics, psychology, astronomy and astrology, chemistry and poetry. In 1037 years, Ibn Sina was ill. His friends advised him to slow down and take life moderately. He refused, however, stating that, "I prefer a short life with words to a narrow one with length." On his deathbed, rumors seized him. He bestowed his goods on the poor, restored unjust gains, freed his slaves, and read through the Quran every 3 days until his death. He died in June 1037 in his 58th year in the month of Ramadan and was buried in Hamadan, Iran. But people always remember him and read his books.